Hello everyone, it's Mr. Rops here, and today I'm going to introduce you to some puzzles. Mathematical puzzles is what we're talking about today. And so here's a very simple scenario here. And so when you get a puzzle, you're often given a clue, which this is the clue, and from there you have to go and answer all the problems that exist. So if we have this scenario here, I have x plus 1 equals 2, it's talking about the left side of the equation. So that's talking about this side here. Is it a linear family or a quadratic family? Well, the fact that there is that's just x as opposed to x squared. X squared means quadratic, so this is a linear family. Then it says, sketch a Desmos graph with solution. Well, if I'm going to sketch the solution to this, and this is where the graph is really powerful. I know we could do it easily algebraically. We'll do that later. But let's take a look at the left-hand side and the right-hand side and get a graphical approach to this. So if I'm going to go to Desmos, I'm going to type in the one side of the equation is y equals x plus 1. So, and the other side of the equation is y equals 2. This is the point of intersection, but because I'm looking for the x value, because this is specifically x plus 1 equals 2, we're only concerned with this particular part here. So let me take a quick screenshot here, and we'll slide it over here, and we'll paste it in. And so here is my solution, my graphical solution. And I have to make it really good by then saying x equals 1. Clearly articulate to the reader that you know that x equals 1 is your solution, not the 2. If I look at next part then, I'm going to go to the key features, the left side. Well, if I look at the left side of this equation, the gradient, well, my equation when I look at the left side is y equals x plus 1. The gradient, perhaps you remember y equals mx plus b. The gradient or the slope is the m value, which is in front of here. So the gradient is 1. And the y-intercept, well, b is my y-intercept. It is going to be 1, 0. And if you remember that, a y-intercept means x equals 0. So y is equal to 0 plus 1, which will be 1. Just a quick reminder, but there's the y-intercept. And so then, if I want to do this algebraically, well, duh, Mr. Rops. X plus 1 equals 2. Subtract the 1 from both sides, and I get x is equal to 1. And I can clearly see by algebra that the graph and the algebra are the same. And then it says I want to verify it. Well, if I look at my definition, it's in your packet. Here's your definition for verify. This means that the solution in your Desmos graph matches your algebraic solution. And this indeed is very true. I have verified it. So there's your first introduction of puzzles. You're expected to use Desmos and algebra and confirm that they're the same solution at the end, as indeed they are.